pre-local comm, we did it at the Joy Children's Centre, which it consists of both the student care and the child care.
Yes, and we had a fun time with them over there.
This made me accept that they can survive even though they are very unfortunate, but they have one another plus the helping from their older people like their big sister or big brothers, and also the helping from their moms.
And I straight like a hound dog, but I'ma come back when she calls. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her. I had a dream last night, shaking like a
We went to Uncle Tom, Taprom Temple and Angkor Wat.
dream.
And the stone sculptures are really amazing. That it's a breathtaking sight.
I owe it all to you. I owe it all to you. I do. I owe it all to you. She got ash on the dress and the devil in her eyes. West Texas disposition and the temper just like mine.
Okay, and next we proceeded to Taprom Temple. The silk cotton trees roots are the most distinctive features because they are climbing all around the walls of Taprom Temple.
She calls, I'll come to her.
The stone sculptures were really amazing. That many of us keep snapping pictures away. So I kind of lose everybody's attention to gather when we have together.
I'll come to her. I had a dream. I had a dream last night, shaking like a soldier in my shoes. I had a dream. You were a laser.
One word is intense. If you can see, this is a very beautiful memorial of the place that where a lot of around 20,000 remains of the recent massacre in 1979, where the Cambodians were being killed by the Khmer Rouge. But around it, there was still 12,000 more of it left undug because the digging process was too much for them to handle. Then after that, we went to another historical site, which is called the S21 prison. This was actually previously a high school, but they converted it to a prison where they torture people to get information and keep prisoners of war. One thing that is very intriguing about this place is that they use very young adults and kids, like teenagers, to man this prison.
at this point of time, I can fully understand that people working in the construction site, it's really never easy for them to work tirelessly despite many factors that coming along their way. So their spirit is well deserved for me to learn from them. First-hand work experience using the shampoo and digging the soil digging a soil with a hole of 1 meter deep is actually so that we can lay a strong foundation for cement to take place. When I started digging the soil, it was actually a fun thing, but as time passes by, under the hot sun, it actually reflects 38 degrees, but it feels like 45 degrees.
Initially, right, I thought we are supposed to just build a classroom from empty land. So, but I didn't know that when we actually reached there, right, they actually say that this site, like we were told that we are supposed to build this classroom here, but there's a tree in the middle, so we are supposed to remove the tree first before we can begin any foundation. Yeah, so we are supposed to remove the tree. So what we only have is basically the challenges we face is actually the equipment we are having. So the only thing we have back then was only charcoal, parang and axe.
soul. I came to this strange world hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. But since I came,
I think the way of life in Cambodia is something that I still really miss. Because like what our tour leader James likes to say, contentment and simplicity. They have a very simple way of life. You really can't believe it that sometimes their pace of life is actually so slow, and at first it was actually quite hard to get used to, but as we gradually eased in, it actually felt quite good, and I actually really miss the way of life over there.
this very strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about what is true and fake. But while these hate try to communicate, finding trust and love is not always easy to make. La 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 la. strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. But since I came here, felt the joy and the fear, finding myself making every possible mistake. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go you're gonna leave 'em all in
What we have learned is that we need to be more prepared beforehand and expect the unexpected, such as, for example, for this case is that we didn't expect like all of them are at different levels, so I think we should try to be more prepared beforehand. And then what we also can learn from them is their spirit in learning, because in Singapore our education system is so good that we take for granted what we're having. So, but they do not have this kind of privilege. So when we teach them, I feel that they are grateful to us for teaching them this kind of computer skills, which they will never learn in school.
as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go
I was hoping that in future I will have one more chance to go back again and relive the moments that I had over there last time.
Going to leave, I was very very glad that I decided to come on this service trip. Yeah, so if given a chance, I would definitely go back lah.
Close, we're falling to the ground. Taxi driver, sun is rising down the sirens, keep on driving, flashing light. Oh, what a night! I miss your bed.